everyone, it's Pastor Stephen Barney and I hope you're all well today. I'm just out and about again on the video camera getting some practice in for vlogging, and as you can see behind me we're still at the sea. Last time I took you to Harbour, which is just over beyond that houses, and we drove along this road, and now I'm going to take you into Burghead. And the reason this is a short journey is because I'd like to take you around the harbour. So here we go. Yeah, this vlogging thing's taking a little bit of getting used to. Speaking and driving the bike at the same time. Well, it's not a big deal, but it's just something you're not really used to as a biker. You're never really used to sitting and chatting while you're riding. So here we go, last video we just came down round this corner to Burghead. When we got to the bottom, turned left, took us back to Elgin. So today I'm just going to turn us into Burghead. And yes, I really need to stop calling it Burghead. I could get slapped silly here for saying that. It's Burghead. Burghead. Yeah, one of the very few sort of fishing villages left up here. And the harbour I'm taking you to is a predominantly chrome boats. But I think today it'd be quite nice. Hopefully the rain will stop, the sun will come out a bit. But otherwise it just seems quite unpredictable today. It's sunny, rainy, dull, and sunny, rainy, dull again. Yeah, this is Burghead, and I actually used to work here. Before this whole hernia fiasco started, this is where I worked. And as you can see, Burghead is right on the edge of the water. It actually goes up onto that headland, and then this town sort of goes that way, on either side. It's all the seaside. Very old village, and like I said, every time you get through a Scottish fishing village you see pretty ancient church buildings. Again now. Some pretty ancient church buildings, and you'll see one to my left here just as we pass this solar panels. Here we are, run by one of our friends. That's an old one. There's an even older one. We just have a little bit, you'll see another one. So 3 churches in the street. I think that's all Burghead's got. Yeah, 3 old churches. Wow, the rain's really coming down now. So it's another good test for the action cam. Wipe in the front of it, I suppose, eh? Just to see if we're actually doing any good. We'll turn off just up here and go down to the harbour. They drive quite slow through these villages. I know the kids are at school, but the odd kid that runs out in front of the bike at times. There we are. Steep drop. Yeah, this is the harbour we take our boat. We've got an old boat that we've been working on for a little while, and again the hernia's stopped that project for the minute. It's a little bit too much work for me. But this is where we take the boat down to launch it. I'll show you that in just a minute. But here we are at Burghead Harbour. It's a shame, I was just thinking about Harbour there. It was really nice when we took the video the last time. That last Harbour video was really nice in the sun. It's not a great day today, but here we are. This is what you call Burghead Bay. And as you can see, the bay kind of comes in all the way around. And that house just up the top there, that's where I actually used to work. So I had this wonderful view, and in the summertime it's just amazing. And it's one of those places where the tide actually, it starts, high tides are way up there, and it actually comes right up to here, which is a great distance. And even just now you could actually walk out there and only be up to your waist. And you have to be really careful if you're down here playing with the kids, because the tide comes in round behind you and you get cut off. And okay, it's only an ankle bit of water, but You want to get your feet wet sometimes. So this is Burghead Bay, and just as a little note, if you see all those stones that run along the harbour, they're actually World War II stones that were put in place because this was an ideal spot for the Germans to land. So those actually run all up, some of them are covered over now, but they run all the way up around there, about 8 miles, which is just tremendous. And you see quite a lot of them on these Scottish coasts. In case the Germans wanted our northern flank. There we go. There's not many guys down here today. I wonder if the water's just too choppy for them. Maybe. You maybe seen a couple of years ago photos. I used to work down here quite a lot. These containers down here were our plumbing storage containers where I kept all our equipment and whatnot. So I got to work down here quite a lot, which was absolutely brilliant in the summertime. So here we go, you'll see all these nets. They do land fish here, but mostly it's prawns. Most of these are prawn nets. And you'll see quite a lot of them out in the water just now. A lot of these I think are the guys' spare nets. Or they've just had it out because they're repairing some of them. Let me just take you along to the end here. I think we'll go over there too, actually. There we are, so that's out on the bay. Let's try and not go straight into the water. And as you can see, it's quite a large bay. It's really beautiful. You see there, just the tide's coming through, they have to clear the sand out of there all the time because the silt keeps building up, and it means the boats can't get in and out. And I've been told it's not an easy harbour to take your boat in and out of just because of the way the tide's coming. So it's a tricky little harbour for the guys. And I think as you can see over there, it's really wet. And just as they were coming in, I saw the waves crashing over the top. The odd wave. Right, let's get back round again because I want to take us down to the slipway. It's a very old harbour here, you guys. As you can see those old buildings over there, that's where they used to land the herring. And of course the fish wifeys, as we call them, used to gut the fish and pack them and send them off. But that was a long time ago. Mostly just prawns here now. But if you're anything like me, I absolutely love these kind of boats. Fishing boats are so great to look at. Of course, I'd love to be a fisherman, I'd love to be out in those boats, but a bit of a romantic thing. It's actually really hard work, very difficult, especially if you haven't been brought up in the life. Yeah, goodness me, the boats are kind of 2 and 3 abreast. The guys must be just waiting it out. It's not a huge storm, it's a lot of wind out there. Let's see, I'll take you over to the bit where we're going to be launching our boats very soon. So I can see all the boats are in, the wind's really high, even in here. But this is the spot where we actually launch our boats. It's very oh, is that a dead seagull? Yeah. It's very steep, and we can only use sort of our 4-wheel drive to get the boat in and out of there. But even now, the tide's gone out, so you can imagine how far you have to drive into the water just to get your boat to float. So hopefully next summer you'll see a bit more of that. But just now, we'll take a little sneaky run along the beach. Give you a little look around. Now those boats have been there since I was small. Wow. I hope you're enjoying the harbour thing. It's good practice for me. Oh, and there he goes, look, there's a seal. Do you see him out there in the middle of the water? Hello, chap. The resident seals, there's 2 of them. Hey, big boy. I don't know what he's up to. Isn't he lovely? The amount of times I've been down here with the kids and they haven't been out, but today, there he is. There's two of them, I'm suspecting they're male and female. No, he's gone. Findhorn's another place I'll take you to, which is just across there, and they've got loads of seals. But in this little bit here, it seems to be just a male and a female seem to dominate this little bit here in the harbour. This must be their territory. I really want to go all the way around there and get splashed. Oh, I think that's what we'll do, eh? Take it around there as well. Yeah, so this is great practice for me. The start video sermons, really just more for next year. But just now, just flying around in this action camera, to be perfectly honest, it gets me out of the house. Because, you know, being stuck at home's a real tiring for me. I'm a kind of working guy. I don't like really not working, but at the moment I've got absolutely no option at all. With this looming surgery and whatnot, so this is great just to take my mind off it, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't been down here for a while. I'm pretty sure we can get down to the harbour if I take this little dirt path here. Let's go for an investigate, see if I can get all the way down on the bike. I can't see why I couldn't, but haha, a gate. Well, gates don't stop me. Let's go round. Now I know I'm going to get splashed, but the good thing is I'm wearing that all-weather leathers, so I might get splashed, but we'll see. Yeah, I wish that sun would just stay out. It'd be such a great run on the bike. Right. Put my visor down just a little bit. This is where we normally go out to fish, just off at this point here. Only done it a couple of times, so still sort of learning the ropes here. Another dead seagull, my goodness me. The water's pouring over that bit. There we go, I'm going to get it, I think, any second now. Let's see. Drive a bit closer to the wall. Are we going to get splashed? A little bit. I'm wet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It seems to be this bit down here that seems to be getting the worst of it. I'd probably have to sit and wait there before it would. So there we are. Wow, yeah, I can see where the boats are in, you guys. Let's get up over here. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be out there. Oh my goodness me. Wow, the wind is really pushing me just now actually. I'm trying not to get myself in a position I can't get back out of. There we are. That one almost got me. Yes, I've got on my all-weather gear, so it really doesn't matter if I get splashed. And of course over there is the other side of the harbour. There you go. Fishing village of Burghead. If you don't want to get splashed, you get splashed. If you do, you don't. Like, too early. The kids love this, you can just imagine them. I'll stand up actually. It's a little bit bumpy around here. Just grip the petrol tank on my knees. I wonder if you can see through here. No. I'll give you a little look nonetheless. Let's dump the bike a second. It should be okay at that. Right, let's have another look. It's totally dry here, so I'm assuming the water's not coming up over the top. Not this time. But you can really see it battering off the wall there and come over the top. And it's not even high tide. Imagine if it come 2 or 3 hours later, it'd be coming right up over the top. But it doesn't look bad, but the wind is pretty bad. You can see why the guys are just staying in. A lot of time for the guys, you have to do their trawling for the prawns that away, sort of in line with the shore, as far as I'm aware. And this seems to be just absolutely terrible for them. The wind's coming straight in, and of course you've got all that big kind of waves at the same time as well. So yeah, lads, just stay in the nice harbour. Well, anyway, thank you guys. Just thought I'd take you out again just for another little practice for me, just to kind of get used to speaking on camera. So thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon.